Hi, my name is Rohan Ismani, and I am group number 28. So our game is a game of Uno, which we had started on MATLAB. It is a simple, same basics. You have colors, you have numbers, you play with colors and numbers. But the only difference is here you can't see the colors. We have selective letters for the colors, such as Y as in yellow, blue as in B as in blue. So what happens is we select a card of deck at random, and we have players that start off with 10 cards each. These are the rules displaying. After that, what happens is whoever runs out of the cards first, the player has to match the random card that is set down with either the color or the number, and after that, whoever runs out of their cards first has won. So this is our code for our whole game. Our motivation behind this was, you could say, so that people don't cheat, or people who can't see the card color can actually read the card color. So this is our code, starting with our menu popping up. One of my group mates handled that part, the menu part, but what I had done was set up for loops, while loops, which the cards to pull out, the outputs, which by using fprintf, the menu to play again, the color cards, and the functions. So with this function, with this if else statement, what I had done was, if the person wants to play, which means selects yes, select is equals to yes or 1, that means the game starts. But if the user selects 2 or 0, and that means the user does not want to play, and it will fprintf. Okay, that's fine. After that, one of my group mates handled the coding for this area, and I was mainly in charge of the loops and the counters. So here I had started a counter for the player number. So 1 to player number was equating to I. So that means whenever we code this, it repeats for every player. And we did this specifically so that every player was able to play on a card. And then after that, I had started this counter, which is J, for the number of cards. So this represents that the 1 to 10, so each player has 10 cards, and then this was to pull out the card or draw card. So whichever card the player has or wants to put down is basically taken out of the 10 cards that he has or she has. This was also the same. And then this is me subtracting the number of cards that we initially have, which is 39, so that eventually we run out of the cards. Otherwise, the game would go on forever. After that, this was a while loop that we had started, which is while the number of cards left is not 0 and nobody has won, we keep the game going. And then we start the loop again, which for the player number. This is also an output that we selected. This is also the card drawn or the card set down, again with this output. And then after that, I had some hand in, actually created this menu for if you want to play again. This is so if the player does not want to play again, it just fprints f. It basically exits the user out of the game. This is me adding a function for the color of cards. These are the letters that represent the colors, and this is the randi function that is taking the color out. This is the random color chosen, and we also had a randi function for the random number chosen. This is basically if you want whichever color card you want to get drawn. And then again with this counter that we started, this was an array for the counter that we started for the cards, and this has ended the game. Basically, this was a card of Uno. I also had some helped in some debugging of the codes, whereas some of us came in some of these codes I had helped that, okay, maybe this is not supposed to work like this, and the debugging of the code. So yes, thank you, it was very helpful.